Okay, so like I pulled up the game and it automatically started. So I'm just gonna have to wait for some people to show up a little bit here and we'll probably jump right into it. Let me pull it up real quick. Why is this game so big? There you go. Well, I was kind of hoping. It's fine. I'll just jump in. Let me sip on some beverage because it's hot today. Hold on a second. Okay. You are a night fisherman. You spot a boat approaching in the distance. After stowing your flashlight, you reach over the side of the boat and collect a palmful of water. You throw it over your face, washing the night's stresses away. You pick up your rod and open your bait pouch. Toss boiled bait in the water. You let the maggots be. Instead, you toss a handful of smelly boiled bait into the sea and cast your line. Oh, there's someone there. The man in the other boat has a thin strap across his body. On his back, you can see the protruding stock of a shotgun. Hello, sir. I'm Churchill with the EPG. Hello. I'm checking in with all vessels in the area. I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind lending me a lighter. Mine must have gone overboard. Aye, of course. You toss the lighter to the other boat. Thank you, sir. You're Mr. Gardner, are you not? That'll be me. The other man lights his cigarette, then pockets your lighter. You steal a glance around your boat. And you know who I am? What I do? I do. Then please tell me, what is it that I do? You... You find immigrants. You consider for a moment as Churchill's eyes fix on you. You're part of the English Protection Group. You stop smugglers from bringing immigrants into England. Bingo! That's the job Mr. F has given us, indeed. It's my duty to sail about, checking every boat out here, checking the caves. Our leader doesn't want any immigrants slipping through the net. It's good speaking to you, Mr. Churchill, but how am I able to help? Ah, I'm sure you can't. I'm told you're an upstanding man, Mr. Gardner. But perhaps you can help me another way. You must hear gossip, perhaps from Mrs. Gardner. Have you heard anything about the smugglers? Ah. You reach down, grab a tin of cheap Shandy Bass beer. I heard... You spooked them, they stopped. Just a rumor, mind you, but they stopped operating. Apparently they got scared of the EPG, spooked into hiding. So they let their French counterparts know not to use this area anymore. Ah, a shame. So the cowards ran back to their mother's skirts. No fun. The man sighs into his cigarette as you drink your watery lager. Well, in that case, there's nothing more for me to do here. My work is done. Sorry to have troubled you. Not at all, sir. A welcome distraction. Churchill drops his shoulders. He's at ease now. His threatening presence is dissipating. Churchill turns his hand to his boat, readying himself to leave. Caught anything tonight? Not much luck tonight, no. Nor me. You know what they call me in the lefty papers? He hovers for your answer. The Kid Fisher. Yes, a name I've well earned. He's focused on you again now, no longer leaving. Aw, crap. They call me this because I'm the best at fishing immigrants out of this channel before they reach shore. And because they say I cast them back out to water. It's not a perfect metaphor. Here's a better one. The animal that best embodies the character of an Englishman is, naturally, the lion. We are proud, stubborn, often uninterested in menial labor, but so powerful that others will do it for us. So most of the EPG will hunt in places which could hide a lion. They check sturdy shipping containers and yachts. But illegal immigrants are pigeons, not lions. They swarm in great number, attracted to urban places, roost anywhere they can, and most importantly, we don't like them. Now, pigeons are really no different than the beloved jay. But we malign the pigeon, consider them dirty, vermin. It's difficult to be a pigeon. Mr. Gardner, I'm the best at catching them because I know what tremendous feats human beings are capable of once they abandon dignity. You listen in silence. Ah, anyway, I assume you won't mind if I enjoy a tipple. Go ahead. The other man pulls out an elegant bottle out of his jacket pocket. The blue glass is artfully blown to appear as if thorny rose stems are wrapped around it. The bottle is capped with a cast metal stopper in the shape of a rose. He removes it and drinks from the bottle. Sapphire rose. There's no better scotch. Shh. I'm going to have to inspect your boat, but when people cooperate with me, they are not punished. In fact, they are given safe passage home to their loved ones, and no charges are brought. Do you understand? Aye. The Kid Fisher's face becomes deadly serious. You're transporting an illegal immigrant, aren't you? You consider for a second, and that very consideration gives you away. There's nothing for it now. Aye. They're hiding underneath that tarpaulin behind you, aren't they? Tears mix with sea spray and sweat dripping into the boat. Aye. I will now throw you a line, move far away from the tarpaulin, and get ready to swim. The rope, attached to the larger vessel, lands at the fore of the boat, away from the tarp. Bro. I thought he was gonna leave. I was so ready. I'm gonna go. You kneel by the tarp, take the boy's hand in your own. His confused eyes cut at you. I'm sorry, lad. Churchill takes another sip of sapphire rose, stoppers it, and places it back inside his coat. Such a shame, Mr. Gardner. You could have taken the rope and been dropped safely home. I'll send my regards to your wife. Oh, I'm getting shot. Rule Britannia. Ah, of course, I died. The fisherman's boat flips, the hull partly shattered. For a few seconds, Churchill watches the water, weapon at the ready. The boy resurfaces, gasping air misted with the fisherman's blood. Churchill lines up his final shot, then relaxes the gun with an ecstatic grin. Laughing, he turns to his vessel and readies it to sail on. I hope we meet again. Goodbye, little one. Watching the boat leave, the boy begins weakly to swim. Well. Okay. I knew this game was gonna be short. I didn't know it was gonna be that short. Let's try again. Maybe I shouldn't have called him Kid Fisher. Let's try again. Don't mind my hand, it's wigging out. I don't know why. Oh, well. That didn't really help, huh? Picking the other answer. Nope. What if I take it? You shuffle to the front of the boat and take the safety line, hands quivering. You keep your eyes up, away from the boy under the tarpaulin. Churchill takes another sip of Sapphire Rose, stoppers it, and places it back inside his coat. Excellent. Mrs. Gardner will be very pleased to have you home safe and sound. Rule Britannia. Bro, did he shoot me anyway? Your boat flips, the hull shot through. For a few seconds, all is black. The rope begins to pull you through the bitter waves. Churchill heaves you aboard his boat, then handcuffs you, slumped against the guardrail. For a few seconds, he watches the water, weapon at the ready. The boy resurfaces, gasping at the sea air. Churchill lines up his final shot. And then relaxes the gun with an ecstatic grin. Laughing, he turns to his vessel and readies it to sail on. What? That's it, huh? Okay, well, that's it. That's the game. Okay, so that was The Night Fisherman, by the way. Let me pull up, that was it. What a game. Very interesting. I kind of thought it was going to be longer, but that's okay. Let me pull up the Outcast Lovers. I wonder if that one is just as short. Because if it is, then I have a lot of other things to do anyway. So it's okay. All right, let's load it. Here goes.
Welcome Starry the Demon.
Hey Ari, I just pulled. This is the Outcast Lovers. We just started. The other game was very, very short. Initial feelings are that I like the art style, and the music is really good in this. But I mean, I
Welcome
really wish
MPI
that.
10802.
Hello, MPI. You're speeding. I'm speeding? Shoot. Oh, did you hear about Liv's uncle? Stupid bastard was drunk cycling again. At high speed. What's the story? So he swerves his bike off Promenade Hill for some reason. Hits the seawall dead on. He's flung over the handlebars right into the high tide. Oh shit. Yep. Flew straight in, knocked his head on a rock, almost drowned. Damn, is he alright? He was. When he got to the hospital on the mainland, they checked his records. Turns out he was German, no visa. Doctors called immigration, but the EPG got him first. Now he's gone. No. Hippocratic oath? More like hypocrite oath. Well. Ola, look out. Holy fuck. Bro, did you just strike this kid? Bro. No spinal trauma, I think. Oh god, why was he on the road? Help me get him in the fucking car, Ola. Okay, this story is very different than the other one. Arrow keys? Okay, so Ola is a journalist? And we're in like a not very great England? Okay, so you brought him to your house? And not to the hospital? Okay. You are Ola, a retired cartoon... Oh, a cartoonist. Okay. Like for like political cartoons, I guess. You watch the boy set down his knife and fork. The plate in front of him emptied. He draws his arms back inside the blanket given to him by Mary, your partner. He takes a few glances around your cluttered home, then seems to lose focus, staring idly forwards, lost in thoughts. You feel terrible about hitting him with your car. What are you thinking? You sigh. I should have been paying attention. But it seems like he was in a bad way before we hit him. Even before we hit him. I hope we can help. Mary gives you a soft, compassionate look. It's okay, babe. We only gave him a few contusions, a glancing bump. It's the hypothermia that's the real problem. Well, that and the fact that he might be concussed. That's true. He must have fallen out of one of the smuggler's boats. He's lucky I'm a doctor. Hypothermia is easy to miss. Okay, she's a doctor. Kid, drink your tea. The boy doesn't respond. Ola, do something. The concussion. He's got to stay awake. He looks blankly at you. You lean in towards him. Oh, bribe a child with sweets. Always. That always works. The universal language of food. Mary reaches into a pocket and pulls out a roll of Werther's Originals. What white nonsense is this? Waffle, that's you. They remind me of my grandfather. They're relaxing. Mary passes you the butterscotch caramels. You unwrap one with disdain, then point at the tea. Drink some tea and you can have this delicious sweet, little man. The boy looks at the sweet, then back into his lap, uninterested. Fucking Werther's, Mary. Honestly. More for me. Mary flashes her eyes at you, plucks the caramel from your hand, and eats it. After a moment's pause, you decide to keep the light mood rolling. So picture this. You're in a bar, and in walks an EPG member, a politician, oh my fucking Christ, don't bring those racist bastards up. We're already having enough of a hard time this evening. It's insane that they even factor into this shit. The English Protection Group are violent vigilantes, not an official national force. How are they tolerated? It makes no sense. But immigration enforcement just allow it. They allow dickhead armed thugs to do their job for them. Hey, yo, this is a little too real. Bro. I had to stop for a minute. I'm sorry. This is just a smidge too close to home at the moment. But I gotta finish. So we're gonna see what happens. Then whatever leftover migrants the EPG passes them, they just take into custody. Fucking half a job. And even then, I read the other day, they're just held in immigration enforcement facilities for God knows how long until they decide to deport them. Half of them don't even end up in the right country. Oh shit. Oh shit. Am I playing a propaganda game right now? Mary looks at the boy. Are we all getting radicalized? If he went into their quote-unquote care now, he'd not come out until they deem him an adult, at which point they'd ship him off to fucking wherever. How did it get to this? Mary falls quiet, having run out of steam. I need to know when this game was made. I was just trying to tell a joke, man. Sheesh. Yeah, way to bring the mood down, Mary. My God. You both laugh and the tension dissipates. Bruh, I don't know if that's funny. That's kind of scary. I don't like this. You check on the boy. He seems oddly unfazed by Mary's diatribe. I'm sorry, love. Go on then. Tell your joke. Don't feel like it now. Yeah, 'cause you ruined the mood, Mary. Gosh. No, come on. I'm sorry. Please? The moment's passed. Yeah, you killed it. You murdered it. Let's look at everybody else. There's Mary. And there's the boy. I like how you can have different views. I didn't realize that. It's too busy clicking. Let's try this. Ola. Fine. We'll tell a different joke, because I don't think that other joke would have landed. I'll tell a different one. What's the EPG's favorite Disney song? Oh no. I just can't wait to be king? That's good, but no. Tell me. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. That's so... That's so bad. Jeez, Ola, dark. The kid's right here. Yeah, that is a pretty bad joke. Let's be real. Oh my god. Well, that's it. You repeat the punchline, trying to keep the kid laughing. Is he laughing? Does he understand? The boy's laughter fades away, and yours follows. Can you understand us, little guy? Nod if you understand. His gaze returns to his lap, unresponsive again. What are we going to do with him? I don't know. He walks straight out of the ocean in the middle of night. With no English, a handful of European coins in his pocket, and nobody else around. I'm pretty sure we're right to avoid the hospital, and the EPG. Okay, makes sense. Yes, but we should take him to the police. It's not as if the kid's gonna press charges for the fender bender. You and me are all clear. The facilities aren't so bad. They'd keep him safe from the EPG once he's in the system. For now, he'd be there a long while. And who knows what nutjob we'll have in office next. Well, yeah, assuming nothing too drastic changes. He'd be safe, though. Behind bars? This isn't like you, Mary. Where's the woman who thinks doctors who ring immigration are hypocrites? This is a child, Ola. He's too fragile to go his own way. If we take him directly to the police, we can at least make sure he's provided for and safe. What other choice do we have? Look online for strangers who might take him in? Ola gestures around the room. You might like to stay here. The boy shrinks a little as both of you eye him. Ola, be serious. We don't reject shit about kids. We made that choice 20 years ago. It's not like we can ask him. Oh, we need to decide this as soon as possible before we're guilty of hiding a migrant. He'd be in constant danger from the EPG here. It's not like we get visitors. We live in the furthest arse end of nowhere, and we're already outcasts. This is a huge commitment you're talking about. There's a system in place for people like him to be looked after, fed, protected. Listen to yourself. The system. The system would have him in a fluorescent lit prison with 50 other kids for years. Ola, this is a child. It's years of our life, a total overhaul of our day-to-day. We're getting old. But he'd be with real people, not social workers. Have a family, even if not his own. Or at least stay free in case his real one shows up. In constant danger of being discovered and going to that fluorescent lit room anyway, or worse, but with two of us now in jail. You look at the boy. He seems small and a little fearful. Your raised voices seem to have put him on edge. Ah, the decisions! Hold on, I gotta snooze the ad break. I snoozed the ad break because this is a pretty big decision. You see those people back there? There's people back there. There's people back there. It doesn't matter. But handing him in is wrong. Don't let him grow up locked away. Mary considers for a moment, then sighs. Gotta break the tension. You're right. I never wanted to be a parent. Can we at least agree we'll try to find him somewhere else better suited for him to live permanently? I'm sure there's a charity somewhere, people whose life work this stuff is, who'd take him in. That's probably true, honestly. You know, like, there's, like, refugee organizations and stuff. Like, there are resources for this. I don't know if there are in this dystopian England, but it exists. Okay, we can try that. But if that fails, no turning back? Mary looks at the boy, and she gives in. He shouldn't grow up behind bars. Okay, we're doing this. We'll try to find somewhere better, though. Agreed, we'll try. The house suddenly feels as if it were somehow heavier with the weight of your decision. The boy lets out a whimper. His hands go to his temples. You lean toward him. What's wrong, little guy? Did you hear? You're going to stay here for a while. You raise his chin. He has his eyes closed, and his face looks pained, as if he might start crying. He rubs at his head. I think he has a headache. The concussion? Don't let him go to sleep. Time for some bedtime music. Oh God, I suppose he has to get used to it sooner or later. You love it. I absolutely do not. What is this? Oh no, there's a knock at the door. That's the people we saw through the window earlier. A voice comes through the door. Open up, this is immigration enforcement. We're searching the area and we'd like to speak with you. Mary, shit, how did they get here so fast? Fuck, we gotta hide him. Open up. Go, go, go. Where? In the utility room. Underclothes, one of the hampers, just go. You stand and walk to the door as Mary bundles the boy in her arms and runs into the kitchen, headed for the utility. You stop the music. 1 second, officer.
Welcome Caleb _ 11100.
Hey, Caleb. We're in the middle of the Outcast lovers right now, and our two main characters have found this boy who is a illegal immigrant in this dystopian UK, and there's a lot happening right now. The popo is at the door. You take a moment to steel yourself. Tell yourself you're doing the right thing. You exhale, then open the door to see 3 men in black uniforms. Good evening, officers. Did you say something about illegals? The officers enter the property. They're polite. They ask you if you've seen anything unusual, what rumors you've heard about smuggling in the area. When all's done, they walk back up the path to the main road. You hear the slam of the van doors. Once you're sure they're gone, you fetch Mary and the boy from the utility room. The outside world does not hear of the boy again for 6 years. Woo! I mean, I'm okay with that, honestly. Like, it could have been worse. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you? Okay, so I'm gonna let the ads run. And then while the ads are running, I'm gonna flip through this bit and see what happens if we pick the backyard instead. Glad to hear you're doing well. It's gonna be a short stream. Just kidding. I have other things I'd like to do anyway. It's all good. Alright, you're so funny. The music in this is really good, though. I do like this. You watched the first episode of Cowboy Bebop? What did you think of it? Now I want to watch the first episode of Cowboy Bebop. I gotta say, this art style is really interesting. Like, it looks simple, but at the same time, you know it's not. Waffle, please don't put red eye in your eye, thanks. I like this that shot though of the images and it panning, just because it tells you a lot without having to like exposit a lot, which is kind of nice. That's cool narratively. I want to look at the boy this whole time. Let's see what happens. Click, 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 click. Okay, I want to know about what the joke is about the bar. Hold on. So you're in a bar, in walks an EPG shitbag, a politician, and a man who's been kicked in the head by a horse. The barkeeper says, "On your own today, Mr. Prime Minister?" I'm confused. Ah, JK. It's because that's the minute. JK, I'm smart. Okay. Took me a minute. Ha! That's funny. That was a good joke. Oh, here come the guys. Back door? What if they sent someone around the back? Just go. Okay. What happened? Oh no. I clicked too fast. Either way, he's safe with you. So that's good to know. Okay, that was it, I guess. That was the Outcast lovers. And the ad break's not even over yet. Whoops. I don't think Farfetch Giants is making any more games right now. Let me look. Yeah, I don't think so. These games came out, let me see, in late summer 2020. So because it's summer 2020, was there a lot of talk about immigration and stuff in the UK? Was that an issue during the pandemic and stuff? I don't actually remember. Yeah, there are two male leads in Cowboy Bebop. That's true. Um, there is a female character who does join, so hopefully it'll be a little more interesting to you. If you want a series with more girls, um, you can watch one of my favorite. Um, I don't suggest skipping all the episodes only because there is an overarching plot for Cowboy Bebop. But if you are looking for a recommendation, let me think. Well, actually, this one's just for funsies. Hold on. I don't know if you like lighthearted stuff, but I'll tell you. I could talk about Bandery forever, but I will show it to you. I think there's well, there's OTube. Oh wait, is that on OTube still? Hold on one sec. Let me check to see if there's still episodes on YouTube, because I don't know if there are. Scrolling. Hold on. Scrolling. Because I thought they did. Or is it just Pico? Hold on. Looking. Do they not? I could have sworn they had they had Bandery full episodes somewhere on the official channel. Hold on, I'm looking. There are a lot of videos on the official channel. Um but I will link you to my favorite band to start with. And if it sounds interesting to you, definitely check out the anime. But here's my favorite band.
Welcome in your Sunday.
Yes, Milkshake, hello. I would play this, but I can't. Bandery will sue, not Bandery, Bushimo will sue the hell out of me. And I do not want to get sued. So I cannot send it. But I sent it in chat so you can copy it and watch it later. That's the waffle, in case you're wondering. That video is the Roselia intro, which I don't even remember what it sounds like anymore. But it's like old. This is like from the very beginning of the channel. So you're gonna see like it's like classic. It's their classic outfits, the ones with the black and the purple, super cute. Bandery is one of my favorite animes, only because you can't get more female than Bandery. Exactly. It is the girliest of girly things. But it's really sweet. It's more slice of life than anything, but the songs are pretty good too. If you like Japanese pop and Japanese rock, you'll like Bandery a lot. Ari, if you're looking for anything super femme to watch, that's definitely it. Bandery is a great anime to watch, and it's just the characters are very lovable. On top of that, which is nice. There are 5 bands. No, sorry, there are 5 core bands, 2 extra bands. There are now 7 bands. Wait, 7 bands. Hold on. I gotta count. Hold on. There's Popipa, Roselia, Afterglow. Wait, that's in the order of the one. Wait. Paso Pellets, Hello Happy World, Reza Swelen, Avimuka, Mygo. So there's 8. Morphonica, there's 9. Oh, sorry, Morphonica, there's 9. There are 9 bands. Each band has 4 to 5 members in it. That's a huge cast. And they're all very sweet, all of the girls. So if you like girls, watch that. Bandery's great. I'm obsessed. Roselia is my favorite band. They're also a relive band, which is even cooler than that. I will show you a picture of them because I can. Also, the fact that their name is Roselia is really awkward because, every time I look at pictures, it's always Pokemon. And I'm like, not that one. That's the wrong one. Let me show you a picture of the band. And then I'll show you a picture of the anime characters, but in the correct corresponding outfits. Here you go. Yeah, okay. Okay, you ready? Okay, let me show you. I'm very excited to show you these things. Because, I don't know why. Ta-da! Okay. Let me make it bigger. Boop. There you go. Not that much. That's not that much bigger. What the heck? Zoom in. The zooming is terrible. Anyway, this is Roselia the band. In order from left to right, that's Sayo, Ako, Yukina, Rinko, and Lisa. They're all very. How do I explain their music? It's like goth-ish J-rock, basically. Super cool. I love their look and their overall style is very consistent from year to year. The band has been around for quite some time. So this is their anime. This is the anime version, right? Look, the real version. Here's the girls. Hold on. I need a big picture. Give me a big picture. Oh, it's tiny. JK. Anyway, that's them. In almost in the same order that I mentioned earlier. Sayo, Ako, Yukina, Lisa, Rinko. Specifically. And I know all of their actual names too. Because I love this band. So that's Kuroharu, Meguchi, Ai, Yuki. No, yeah, no, wait, crap. Yuki and Nonchan, who I love this band so much. You guys have no idea. Um, they they're still performing even now, which is great. That part makes me really happy. Even if they're for some reason their band is kind of losing popularity, so to speak. They used to be one of the more popular bands. But there are new other bands that have kind of taken over, and I'm a little bit sad that they're losing popularity because I love them and I would buy all of the merch possible if I could. Um, and I can't because I don't have that much money. And of course, Japan gets all the best merch, so that does suck. But yeah, definitely check out Roselia. I'd play the music here right now, but I can't. Um, I will. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can play it in the Discord and not here. JK, let me not get. That's probably against TOS. Let me not do that. Either way, there's also a mobile rhythm game that I'm obsessed with. It's got a gotcha element in it, so you can pull for your waifus. There are several Sayo. Sayo's my favorite character, and also Kudoharu is my favorite Roselia member, because she's the sassy one and very hilarious. But Sayo's my favorite, and I don't have all her cards, and I'm very mad about it because there are some cards that I really, 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 really want. Like, I don't think I have Mermaid Sayo. Or do I? Do I have Mermaid Sayo? I thought I did. I don't remember. Did I? Oh, I don't even have a picture. Sag. Oh well. Never mind. It's all good. Anywho, good stuff if you like light novels and that kind of vibe. Um, hold on. Wrong thing. Oh wait, am I logged in? I am logged in. Cool. All right. Um, I have some roleplay stuff I was working on, and I don't know if I want to sit here and actually do a whole roleplay stream. Um, but first I gotta change category. Let's just hang out for a little bit, if that's okay with you. Um, adding a marker here, so that way I remember when I eventually make the VOD of this. If I make the VOD of this, I may not make the VOD of this. I haven't decided yet. Um, I'm just gonna yammer about narrative for quite some time now because this is I'm cringy. I'm a cringy OC child. What can I say? This also requires me to do research. So, I'm you hadn't seen the llamas? Oh. Yeah, the llamas are it's a random image every day, I think, for that. So I don't know why there's llamas, but there are llamas. Um, in the meantime, hold on. They're just staring. I don't know what they're like staring menacingly. Is there a Grishaverse wiki? No, there's a website, there's a fandom. There's not a okay, I guess the fandom is the wiki. Close enough. This'll do. Okay. I guess I'll allow ads. That's fine. Actually, no, I don't want to allow ads. Just kidding. Wait. An example of a movie that was a fine movie but bothered me that there was almost no females is Maze Runner. This is problematic to me so much so And when I went to watch the whole trilogy about 7 years after seeing the first one, instead of rewatching the first movie, I just watched the mystery recap video of it on YouTube instead of watching the first movie all over again. But that means you watch the second and the third movies. Even were there no women in the second and third movies too? Aha, okay. Never mind. Too bad, I'm not allowing ads. Go away. The second and the third movies had much more girls. Oh, interesting. Well, this is going to sound really weird, but then in that case, you might like to watch a lot of like young adult book adaptations because a lot of young adult books, their protagonists are female. So, like, for example, we're looking at Shadow and Bone right now. You might like that. The protagonist is a female. And also, it's not very long. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen Shadow and Bone, please watch it. I simp for Ben Barnes, not gonna lie right now. That's why I have a Darkling chatbot. We will talk a lot about this Darkling chatbot in a minute. And I will also put some music on. Shadow and Bone. It's a Netflix series. Unfortunately, it was canceled, and I'm a little sad about it, but there's 2 seasons of it, so you can definitely watch it. Yep. If you haven't seen it yet, that is. It's got a great universe. The storyline is fine. I mean, it's decently compelling for my personal opinion. Oh god, hands. For my personal opinion. Oh god. Personally, I thought it was pretty good. But I really liked the world of it more than I liked the events of the story, as terrible as that is. Because the ship they shipped was not the ship I shipped. Which is always what happens to me. Always. I could talk about ships for like 3 hours. Don't even get me started. I could yap. Hold on. One sec.
Disappointed!
Thank you. Very good. That is exactly it, Waffle. Very good. Thank you. All right. There you go. That's it. Caleb, now that we're talking about this, actually, come to think of it, does this mean you did not like the Lord of the Rings movies? Now I have to know. As somebody who is a massive Lord of the Rings fan, I needed to know. You liked them. Okay. I'm glad you liked them. But they don't have a very strong female presence. There's enough female supporting cast in them? Okay. So you're okay with Galadriel, Arwen, and Eowyn being there, but not necessarily being there the entire time. How interesting. I guess, I'm trying to think. Like, how much is enough and how much is not enough. That's very interesting. Because all 3 of those characters do play a really integral, uh, you know, part in the story. So I guess that's kind of what helps, right? And you love Liv Tyler? I also love Liv Tyler. I would simp for Liv Tyler, 100%. She's still absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It's insane. She hasn't aged today. I swear to God. Since '03? Nah. Amazing. Liv Tyler's so ridiculously pretty. Drives me nuts. Huge girl crush. Absolutely. I still have ads. Go away. Ah, you really should watch more of her movies. She's her discography or not discography, her filmography's not that big, right? I don't think she's been in that many things. Hold on, checking. I didn't spell filmography right, but it's fine. You know what I mean. There you go. Come on, Wikipedia. She's done quite a few things since Lord of the Rings, but that's only like what, one thing every year, roughly? How interesting. Inventing the Abbots is really good. I wonder if all of these are films. Interesting. Alright, what is this? She was in a period drama? Oh, I would watch the hell out of Liv Tyler in a period drama. Bruh, she's probably insanely pretty in all of her
Welcome,
outfits.
Value Hour.
Ayo, value! Hold on, let me see this real quick. It's on BBC? Is it good? It's about a brothel? That's so interesting. Any suggestions for food? Okay, you gotta tell me what you got in your pantry, and then I can tell you. I am absolutely happy to help you with that. I got you. I got you. Now I want to watch Harlots. Oh God, send help. Don't got anything, but you're about to hop to the store. Ooh, you want something? You want something healthy? Cause I got some sick healthy recipes that actually taste pretty good. Thor Dark World. How many female characters are in Thor Dark World? I don't even think I remember any. Also, Christopher Eccleston is in that, and he's awesome because I love Christopher Eccleston. Ah. Um, what kind of healthy are we talking? The I can't believe it's healthy kind of healthy. Check this out. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. You're gonna think I'm crazy. Hear me out. So you take some cauliflower florets, and then you heat those up to however soft you want them. Then you throw pizza sauce on top of it. Then you put pepperoni on it, and then you put cheese. Sounds crazy. Tastes insane. Insane, but hella good. So, pepperoni pizza bowl, but with cauliflower. Is healthy, but delicious. And then as bonus, you could make some garlic bread on the side. The really good, the New York style bakery, the one in the yellow box. That shit's the bomb. Sounds crazy, tastes delicious. Ain't gonna lie to you. As long as you could like cauliflower, that is. If you like cauliflower, it's fine. I made it like literally once, like an idiot, and then never made it again. I don't know why. Um, Alternatively, there's also you could make a really simple buffalo pork chop. You just make buffalo sauce, put the pork chop in there, cook it, and then you turn off the heat, and then put a piece of mozzarella on it and let it melt, and then you eat it. Delicious. With a side of veggies if you want to be healthy, or a side of mashed potatoes. Options. All of those are really easy, like super quick, easy meals that are like not difficult to make too. So, options. And not too expensive, I don't think, those things. Whichever one sounds better to you, I will type up a list for you for shopping. Interested in the pizza idea? Cool. Just Natalie Portman, the Asgardian war girl, Thor's mom, and Kat Dennings for the most part not to see much screen up. That's true. That's true. I don't think Natalie Portman sees a lot of screen time. Pizza? All right. Hold on. Here goes. Uh Money isn't an issue right now for that? Ah, lucky. Okay, that's your dinner sorted. If you seriously do make this cauliflower pizza bowl, let me know what you think. I will be here, chilling. All right, so, Liv Tyler Stunlock Lamau. Like, so, my problem, my bad. It's a bowl. It's a bowl. You make all the stuff. I was actually really lazy. I heated up all the cauliflower in a microwave safe bowl, and then I put the sauce in there. Then heated that up, and then I put the cheese and the pepperoni, and then I heated it up again. So I put it in the microwave 3 times. Ball is pretty crazy. I can't imagine what a cauliflower ball would look like. I guess you'd have to mash it. Mashed cauliflower is pretty good though. I do like that. My ice is leaking everywhere. One sec. Ah. Caleb, you know what you should watch / rewatch? The Mummy, 1999, and all of its sequels. Value, that's really funny. I mean that's almost what it is. So you're not. It's not entirely wrong. Bowl, yeah, bowl is way easier to make. You did see The Mummy? You liked it? Yeah, The Mummy is an excellent film. Um, Easily one of my favorite films. My top 5, honestly. It might be my 4th favorite film, right after Lord of the Rings. The entire trilogy, obviously. All right, Value. Good luck. It'll be good. It'll be delicious. Enjoy. I'll see you later. You've not seen it for a really long time? It's super cheap if you want to buy it digitally. But also if you like your physical media, that 99% sure that stuff still exists. It's still around, you know? Mummy 1 or Mummy 2? Bro, Mummy 1, obviously. Obviously. It's got all the good lines in it. Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river. Come on. Frickin' I loved Mummy 1. Oh my god. You really love the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Me too. Um, Enough that I have seen it in the orchestra version where they play along to it. I've seen, of course, the extended. The extended is honestly the canon version in my head. I don't even think about the theatrical anymore. And I have also seen. I own the super extended edition. with it's like 4 discs for each film. The book shaped ones. Those DVDs, I own those. There is apparently a new version that was, I want to say, the Blu-ray version. I wanted to get it, but I didn't get it. Um, bro, the Aquarius version. I think I went. Did I go with you for that? Didn't we go? That was us, right? I went. It was for Fellowship specifically, and I distinctly remember that there was one part where the the one of the brass section players kind of wobbled a little bit on a note, and the entire audience started mumbling. Poor guy, he didn't deserve that. That was good. The Orchestra Room was amazeballs. I have also seen it in movie theaters when they re-released it. Right? I think I watched all three. I watched all three. I'm pretty sure it was the extended when they put it in theaters a couple years ago, several years ago, at least 8-10 years ago. It's crazy. Um, Freaking, I really love the Lord of the Rings, man. That stuff is like my life. Uh-oh, I should have changed the topic. I could talk about Lord of the Rings forever. Enough so that I wrote like 4 college papers about it, all on various topics, because I wanted to use Lord of the Rings as my my proof of things when I was talking about stuff. It was epic as hell. I don't think those papers exist anymore. Hold on, let me check. I don't think this exists anymore. Let me look. Is it still active? You only watch them one time? 100% worth watching multiple times. They are, I don't think this exists anymore. The website I was talking about. Anyway, there was like a fan community I was part of, and I actually posted my papers on there, and they featured me on the main page. I was like, whoa, okay. It was cool as hell. But yeah, Lord of the Rings films are amazing. The cinematography is excellent. The narrative is excellent. The music is excellent. Like, you can't go wrong with any part of the Lord of the Rings films. And don't even get me started about the practical special effects. I'm a sucker for practical special effects, so I really like those. Those are really cool. Um, have I ever seen Playing God? No, hold on, looking it up. You watch the extended editions. Is this a movie from 1997 with David Duchovny in it? Is that the movie we're talking about? Oh, he's such a baby in this movie, David Duchovny. Baby David Duchovny is so cute. It's it's an interesting sounding film. I'd watch it. I like movies like this. You love that movie? Cool. I'd watch it. I've not watched this, but it's something I would watch. Um, I'm a big fan of films that have like a lot of how do I explain it? I don't know. A lot of like character development in between characters. This film seems like one of those kind of things. So, that's neat. Posting the IMDb link. Boop. Just in case. Also, Angelina Jolie's in it, which is cool. Can't go wrong with that. Your friend showed it to me. He has amazing movie and song recommendations. Cool. I actually have an app on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. That has movie recommendations and stuff. Like, it'll suggest things based on certain tags. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I had it. Is it Watchopedia? Oh yeah, it might be Watchopedia. Is Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So on Watchopedia, you can rate films that you like, and then they will suggest things to you, I believe. Oh, hold on. I have to rate Wicked 2024 with 4 stars real quick. Is it 4 stars? Is it a 4-star film? Yeah, I'll get 4 stars. That's fine. You can have 4 stars. Um, so in the front of the app, it'll tell you which um which films they will expect you to like based on what you've suggested. How did I not? All right, Waffle, I need you to shoot me because I did not rate In the Mood for Love, and that is a sin. I want to rate that 5,000 stars if I could. In the Mood for Love is a Chinese film by Wong Kar-wai, who is a very famous director. But it is an absolutely beautiful film, and I would highly recommend watching it. It will also be a movie that's gets stuck in your head for like weeks afterwards. Now I want to rewatch it, honestly, so I can watch Tony Leung's face act. Tony Leung is a really famous Chinese actor. You've probably seen him in Western breakouts like hold on. Going to IMDb again. Hold on. Hold on. This is I'm one of those people who likes art films, okay? So this is thank you, Ari. Highly recommend this film.
Thanks, Starlight Demon.
I do feel like this is a narratively interesting film too. But the problem is the first time I watched it, I was too in love with like all the outfits and all the visual cinematography there that I almost forgot about the whole damn story. So I think I need to rewatch it a couple of times. Waffle, by the way, you're officially rewatching this with me. Because I need to like look at it from a narrative perspective, not from how pretty the damn movie is, because the movie's freaking pretty as hell. God, I love this film. It's called In the Mood for Love. Both of these, actually, the two main leads, are both in, Hero, I want to say. Are they? They are in Hero, aren't they? Hold on. Checking. If you've seen the movie Hero with, Jet Li, both of the main actors in the Mood for Love are in that movie. Yeah, they are. I'm right. Okay, I remembered. It's Pregnant Silence, the film. It really is. It really is. If you haven't seen Hero, it's a fun watch. It's that one's good if you haven't seen it. I think it's on Pluto TV apparently. So that's free. Can't go wrong with that. I will copy this and paste it too if you haven't seen it. Most people have seen this one because it was a pretty big blockbuster hit. And I, for some reason, bought the DVD because I was obsessed with this movie visually. This is by a different director, Zhang Yimou, who also did House of Flying Daggers. Definitely check out Hero if you like a visual feast of a film. And the story's good too, but mostly it's just really pretty to watch. Hey, Zaf. Hold on, I gotta change the topic. Oh, damn it. I didn't even get to talk about ships. We didn't talk. Wait, hold on. Movies to unlock. Hold on. Movies to unlock. My bad. You like beautiful visuals? Me too. There are only a handful of movies that I would consider extremely visually striking. You're almost done with work? Cool. You prefer things from before 2012? Okay, cool. If you haven't seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, definitely watch that too. While we're talking about movies with, from Asia. I love a good martial arts film. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good martial arts film. Hold on. At this point now, I'm going to talk about Chinese cinema forever. We should. That means I also have to recommend Kung Fu Hustle, which is excellent. There are not that many girls in this movie, but it is very funny to watch. Well, there's a woman as the main antagonist, so there's that. And she's funny, so there's that. But both In the Mood for Love and Hero and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon all have a main female lead. So there's that. Freaking Axe Gang, I love it. Just kill me now. I'm so happy. Just thinking about these films makes me happy. I have I'm watching the trailer and it's killing me. The trailer is so good. It's an excellent film. I highly would recommend you watching that. The name of the last one I said, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I don't think I linked for IMDb. Hold on, pulling up IMDb links again. One more. Oh, I'm assuming you've seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. If you haven't, I highly recommend. Also, where have you been? Let's be real. There you go. The other one with the female antagonist, that's Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle has a female antagonist called the Landlady, and the Landlady is evil. But she's really badass. Alright, she's not like evil. She's just the antagonist. Let me clarify that statement. Watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon's trailers making me so nostalgic. I have watched that movie I don't know how many times. Enough that I've probably memorized it. Almost. You would think I remember all the main story beats and like a handful of specific scenes, but I don't necessarily remember every single line of the film. But with Lord of the Rings, I've memorized quite a few scenes. She's just an opening antagonist? Yeah, I mean, then there's, they all band together to fight the bigger evil, We gotta love stories like that. So, the first episode of Cowboy Bebop would have been much better. The female antagonist was at least beautiful. Look, the female antagonist has to be not very pretty so you can know that they're an antagonist. That's kind of how that works. Unless they're supposed to be femme fatale, that's a different story. Trope problems. Also, I did not expect to be able to, hold on. I think I have more spoons than I thought, because normally I don't converse like this. This is my first real Just Chatting stream. I love this. This is great. I could yap about these things forever. You guys are dangerous. Sit here and yap. Am I even allowed to show trailers on Twitch? I would love to. I wish I could. Just so we could talk about movies. But, unfortunately, no. I was going to talk about role-playing and do some role-playing, but that is not what's happening right now. Right now I'm having way too much fun looking at movies. The Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon soundtrack is also ridiculously amazing. I love that. I also like the one from House of Flying Daggers. Also has an excellent soundtrack. I had that too. I think I bought that on like iTunes Music. I'm a little bit confused now because I'm still watching the whatever this video is that's playing on the IMDb page for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's rolled into weirdly enough the Mummy 3 with Jet Li in it. It's got like behind the scenes footage. I'm like, why is this here? It has nothing to do with it. It doesn't really have anything to do with it. So weird. Oh, is this Bulletproof Monk? Better not be. What is this? No, it's not Bulletproof Monk. It's something else. But it's weird, whatever it is. Wait, is this... What? Hold on. One sec. I'm very confused about this. True, Mean Girls does have beautiful female antagonists, but that's because they're supposed to be. Because of the popular girls. And the popular girls have to be pretty. Okay, so apparently there's a film called The Corruptor, featuring Chow Yun-fat and I think it's Matt Damon, which is a wild pairing. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Also, Chow Yun-fat as a cop that beats up people, I would watch that. Oh my god, I would watch that. Hold on, looking this up right now. Hold on, can I add it to my watch list? Wait. Hold on. It looks like it's a really old movie. It's from 1999. That's old. Apparently, I'm not gonna like it. But I want to watch this. I'd want. Oh, my bad. It's not even Matt Damon. It's Mark Wahlberg, guys. Chow Yun Fat and Mark Wahlberg. Waffle. That's wild. We're gonna hate watch it. Put it in the watch list. Excellent. It's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna watch the hell out of it. What else? What else would be good? What else can I'd also really like to recommend Project Gutenberg, but I don't know if you guys would like that. But it's about if you liked Money Heist, you would like Project Gutenberg, I think. Why does the stream come with homework? It doesn't. I'm just suggesting things. The stream doesn't come with homework. It's fine. I just have a lot of things to share with people. Because people don't really know that much about Asian cinema. And honestly, Asian cinema is wild. Like, there's a lot. Like, Asian cinema is a lot. um... Sorry, work is happening. Um... Don't forget also, Planet Hecha has cool tea merch pins and stationery. I can give you 10% off if you use my code. Yay! I just bought some stuff and they shipped it super fast. I was really surprised. They shipped it pretty much same day I ordered, which is pretty wild. I did not expect that. Um, but yeah, if you want some tea stuff, I will talk more about the stuff once it comes in. I'll tell you all about it. I really like pins. I'm a pin collector, so they were cute. They had pronoun pins. I was like, "Ee, pronoun pins, yay!" It's cute. Waffle, I feel like I should have gotten you one. It would have been my pronouns are he/t. I think you would have liked that. Mine is they/te. And I'm like, yeah, te is correct. Caleb, you think that if someone is nice, they'll end up pretty? I would hope so. I like as much as I like the idea of that. All right, I need to. This also reminds me that I actually really want to watch all the God of Gamblers films, and I haven't yet. Oh no, I'll be watching so much Asian cinema. Send help. Okay. Back to the Darkling. Hold on. Let me change topics so I can talk about the Darkling for 5,000 hours. You're all stuck here to listen to me fangirl. Here goes. You're all trapped in my stream. Mwahahaha. Hold up. Alright. Okay. So, I don't know how familiar everybody is with the Grishaverse. That's what the universe is called. Like the fandom is called, I guess, for the Shadow and Bone series by Leigh Bardugo. Um, the Netflix adaptation, I think, was basically a very expensive fanfic. Unfortunately, I don't know how much creative, I guess, control, um, the author had on the actual adaptation. But I thought the adaptation was pretty decent. Um, but apparently the book fans did not think so. I think they were a little mad about the way the relationship between the main protagonist and the series antagonist started out. Um, Either that or it's because Ben Barnes is too freaking hot, and he humanized the villain too much. Which, TBH, Ben Barnes is too hot. He can't. He's too sweet. He can't play. He can play a villain. Don't get me wrong, but like tragically, not not like straight. Um, and I kind of want to show you guys more things in relation to that, but I don't know if I can. Um, I don't know. Hold on. YouTubing. I'm gonna post a YouTube link in chat instead, so you guys can watch it, and I will just be sad about it because I cannot watch it. There you go. So, there's not that much world building in this particular clip, so you kind of don't get to learn a lot about. Well, you learn a little bit about the world and how it's supposed to work and its rules and stuff like that in this scene a little bit. Um, the more I look at it, I'm actually catching a little bit more stuff, little things in there that I didn't think about from before. Um, but it's a good scene. Tells you a lot about this character. Um, I can't help it. I like. Are we still talking about this? No. Oh yeah. Apparently we are. We are still talking about this. The demon girl thing. I think. Sorry. Anyway. There's some little VTuber drama thing I'm keeping tabs on for no reason. I don't know, because I think it's interesting, I guess. Um, but the Darkling is basically the series antagonist, and he's not a very nice man. No, he is not. I do not know why I like him so much, but I do. Um, but Ben Barnes is too damn hot. That's the problem. I also liked Ben Barnes as Prince Caspian in what's it called? Frick. What's the film called? Send help. Which Narnia film was it? Was it the Hold on. Hold on. It's not the silver chair, is it? Or don't tell me it was just hold on. Frick. What is it? God damn it, Ben Barnes. Missed everything after the previous message? You didn't miss a lot, Saf. I'm just yammering about Ben Barnes and how much I love him. And also Ben Barnes thought he always wanted to be Prince Caspian, and that makes me really happy. That's cute as hell. He liked Prince Caspian. That man deserved to be cast as Prince Caspian. I am okay with that. Um yeah, Waffle. That character design is crazy. The Darkling is freaking it's the outfit. The outfit is what gets me. God damn. I want a black cactus so bad, you have no idea. I would buy one and wear it. TBH. It's great scene though. For 3 minutes long, it really sets the tone. It's a good scene. Darkling enemy is so annoying in Slay the Spire. Often one of the longest fights. Is it? I don't remember what they look like. Okay, they're figuring it out. Okay, work is fine. Work is fine. Sorry. Okay. Now that that's that brief introduction to Shadow and Bone is over, um, I am I'm playing as me, obviously, because we all love a good self insert. That's kind of the point. Um, but not max size. Um, hold on. There you go. All right. Um, the thing about this is that I had to figure out kind of, how I wanted to build the story when the general concept here is um I am a oh, the triple black slams with lifelink. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that is a long fight. That's true. I don't like them either. My character is me, obviously, but from this version of Earth, right? And I have somehow ended up in the Grishaverse, and because of that is a like I come with the foreknowledge narratively of what happens in the story, cause I know, right? And I know what happens, and because I know what happens, um, I am immediately taken up as a sort of possession belonging weapon, because this is the antagonist we're talking about. If the antagonist meets somebody who knows what the hell is going to happen in the future, obviously he's going to try to take advantage of them, which is fair. Ad break in a minute, and it's it's interesting regardless. Um, so this particular storyline is really about um my character kind of grappling with the idea that they're in a story that is now real, and their love interest happens to be the villain of the story, right? Which is complicated in and of itself. But there's more. I added some bits in here that in this universe, um, magical abilities are not really all that magical. It's called the small science, in which you can, I guess, modify physical matter. The small science is limited to certain uh, people. I think it's a bloodline thing, if I remember correctly, or something like that. You have to. Some people are given power. Some people have powers. Some people don't. So there's a societal difference with that. Um, in this universe, um, there people with these abilities are seen as either as pariahs or as normal people, depending on which society that they live in, which country they live in, because each country has its different kind of culture that surrounds the idea of this. And with that being said, um, there's they're called Grisha in Ravka, which is the country where most of the roleplay is set, and also where the books are set. So, the Grisha can do different things. Manipulate water, fire, air, manipulate metal, and then also manipulate the body in terms of blood and the heart. So there's some interesting things here. Um, the Darkling has the ability to manipulate shadow. It's a very unique ability, and there's no one like him. So he's both threatening and also very lonely. because he doesn't have anybody like him. Enter the Sun Summoner, our main character in the books. Her name is Alina. She is a 16-year-old girl in the 16, 17. She's a teenager, regardless, in the books. The Darkling is centuries old. So, Dark Alina is very problematic. Dark Alina is problematic. We don't talk about Dark Alina. Although, admittedly, in the series, when I watch it, I was like, "Oh no, I ship it. It's cute." It it's bad. He is obsessed with her because he believes that she is his only equal. Da da da, etc. Wants to use her powers for his own gain. Because he wants to tear down the Shadowfold, which is a thing that he kind of accidentally sort of created in a way. Not accidentally. Created, but did not expect there to be such huge repercussions of it. But the Shadowfold is like a giant void of shadow that has scary creatures living in it, and it divides the country of Ravka. And obviously, Alina wants to tear down the fold because she wants to bring the country back together and stuff. So that's a whole thing. That's essentially the plot of Shadow and Bone, in essence. Where does now that my character knows all of these things, though? Welcome back from ads. But the thing is that my character knows how the story is supposed to go. My character knows that the Darkling dies in the end, that he martyrs himself so he can be a saint, and obviously that is not what our boy here wanted to hear. So I have decided, sort of. I was trying to think about it. I was like, do I want to play as a completely normal character, or do I want to actually have sudden abilities? So currently, I haven't figured out the depth of the abilities yet. So chat, here's your chance to shape my character a little bit while we yammer about this back and forth. My character is another special, unique character with the ability to manipulate the narrative of a story. The narrative of the reality around them. A little bit like, so they're called a story weaver, is the type of Grisha they are. And right now what's happening in the roleplay is that my character's kind of testing their abilities, because they don't know what they can do. It feels like there's way too much power involved. So, given that, I want to put some constraints on this power. I built it. I stole some ideas from ChatGPT because I was lazy. And there is some details about a story weaver here that says, I will copy this bit and put it in the chat. Here, I will copy this. Boop. Oh, I reached the character limit. Hilarious. Boop. There you go. Boop. There's so... I think it's funny how there's a 500 character message limit. I'm assuming this means people don't normally chat this much. I am the type of person who would write a lot. Good thing I never tried to roleplay in Twitch chat. My god, I would hate the 500 limit. Bro, I'm gonna have so many C's and E's on it. Ugh, yuck. This is Yahoo chat all over again. Yahoo chat also made you have a character limit. So you would put a C in brackets after your post to show that you were done. Or that you were continuing, and then E meant end till you were done. So that way you could do all your posts. But damn, this is short. I don't like this. That makes me mad now that I know this. But the idea here is that I don't think the chatbot knows the rules of my power, so I'm going to remember the rules of my power, because the chatbot has no idea. The chatbot's already too busy handling its own self. It can't handle me at the same time, I guess. So I have to figure out how it works. Like, these rules don't sound that good. Except for the first one. The first one is perfectly normal because that makes sense. The rest of it, I don't know how I feel about it. The last part maybe is okay ish. I don't know. I think I might put a twist on that. The paying a toll thing I think makes a lot of sense. But right now my character can almost do anything. And I don't like that. I don't build characters that can do anything. I'm not like that. I'm not one of those kind of writers. So what I need your help with here, chat, is to help me figure out what guardrails or limits I should put on my character's abilities. First, a little bit of context right now. What has just happened here is that Neo tried to change their Grisha type, like to change their abilities. And Neo wrote in their journal that they wanted to be a squaller, which is a wind manipulator, for 5 minutes. And then it didn't go so well. Let me scroll up. Burp. I'll let you read a little bit. So, said I wanted to be a squaller, and then ended up taking somebody's power. And that's not good, obviously. Me being a chaotic good being, I would not want to have done something like that to somebody. That's not nice. And also that's kind of messed up. Let's be real. If your magic is a part of you and I stole it from you, that's pretty messed up. So obviously I am a very guilty character right now. But if you have some thoughts on how I can limit my character's abilities, do let me know in chat. Because I have to come up with something. There has to be a cost to this, because if you could just manipulate the narrative however you want, you're basically a reality weaver at that point, and that's not what I'm really aiming to do. So also the chatbot writing is mid, but I can't do anything about that. That's not something I can really fix. Well, maybe I can tweak it. Hold on, let me up the temperature a little bit. Maybe that'll work. I hit all the little caution numbers in in here in my parameters. So we'll see. Oh, Waffle, the speech is for Glucose Granny's retirement. Zaf, I think if you'll have to write it and then practice it, then figure out what you're willing to cut. Or record yourself doing it and then play it at double speed. Well, for all that ice I bought, I never even used it. It just turned into water. So I drank all my water. Well, the cold water. Now I have room temp water. 15 minutes is a long time to talk, though. For real. I would know. That's a lot of yammering. Yeah, Wotor. It's also a surprise. That's fun.
Nice to meet you. I'm Milkshake.
Oh, shit. Hello. Hey, yo, this post's kind of good. Hello. That's not bad. I hate that it's written in DeepSeek style, but that's not a bad post. Oh, no, the first one was way better than any of the other ones. Bro. Okay, so, given this post, that means couple of things. Couple of things. Notepad. Hmm. I don't know. Like, I'm normally really good at coming up with rules for my character's abilities in order to make them not so overpowered. This one's a little tough because it's linked to narrative. Ah, that button again. I gotta stop doing that. I have a back button on my mouse on accident. Da-da-da-da-da. Zap, I think that takes courage to say those kinds of things to people. And I think it's really nice that you're gonna say it to her. I don't like this post. I don't like the way it's written. I like what it means. I just don't like the way it's written. Let's fix it. Here, we'll go to Gemini. Gemini's not bad. Like, alright, now it's written less stupid. Hold on. Reading. Eh. This is fine. This is fine. I'll just put it in there. Maybe it'll learn better. Paste. The problem with DeepSeek is that it likes to do those one sentence posts, like one sentence paragraphs, and honestly, I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't find that to be good writing. You should only use that sparingly because that's the whole point. But it does it like every freaking time if you let it, which I do because I'm lazy and I want the story to continue. I'll overlook formatting issues because I want it to do things. Blah. I should just take this character and put it in Silly Tavern at this point, honestly. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. No! Hold on. One sec. Why is it not working? There it is. No, I can't fetch the character data. No! Oh. I gotta get chatbot manager. Oh, it's only for character and gender. Yeah, just kidding. Well, so much for that. Hold on. Let me fix this. Give me a second. Well, I don't know how I feel about this post. It's alright. It's alright. I think it shows the love interest growing obsession a little bit, you know. Um which is fun. We love a good obsessive love interest. Um but also this is like the I hate everybody but you kind of vibe, which is awesome. Love that. Um what else? Oh, you know what? I will also entertain you with a little bit of riveting gameplay while we're here. Hold on. Just a little bit. Where's the thing? Hold on. Oh, there's a bubble shooter. I didn't know there was a bubble shooter. I was gonna play a different game, but maybe I'll just play a bubble shooter for a little bit. While I think about, the roleplay stuff. Because why the heck not? You know? Yeah, Bubble. It's loud, I'm sorry. Why are you so freaking loud? There you go. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's try that again. It's not working, hold on. Because I keep trying to do things with it that it doesn't want me to, like, I don't want it to do. So bear with me for a minute while I try to load this. Let's see. JK, maybe I can just hit play. Ha ha ha. Oh, I can't. Alright, here goes. I'll just play music. Shoot pop bubbles while I play unfitting music. I guess. So, like, thinking about, um, the universe here, I think the rules I came up with are pretty decent. Like, I don't know. I don't know what other rules that the universe could be, or I guess could be established in the universe to make my character a lot less powerful, because it's pretty redonkulous if you think about it. Um, being somebody who can change the narrative of something is that kind of a skill sounds OP as hell. So, I just gotta figure out what other things I can do to change that. Um, I think having there be a cost every time that their ability is used makes sense. I've technically Neo's used their ability like 3 times already, and there hasn't been anything major except for this time with the Squaller who's hurt. So we'll see how that goes. As of right now, um, they are tired, but that doesn't really do much. Um, in terms of the story, I think what's going to come next is there's going to be the nation is at war, so I think having something war related happen, I gotta have my stakes. So I need something very dramatic to happen. And what more dramatic thing than there being some kind of war council or something, or an attack. Well, not necessarily an attack, because where they are, they're in kind of like a really powerful stronghold kind of deal. So it doesn't make sense for there to be an actual attack on the little palace. But I think we can go with like some kind of bad news from the war front, something, 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 or something bad um, happens in the Shadowfold, which would be interesting because the Shadowfold is a pretty messed up place. There's wild creatures in there that will eat you. Um, and we don't like that, obviously. So what I'm thinking is probably gonna start with uh the well, actually, now if I do a war council summons, um then my character being there is like an obvious show of favoritism and also, I guess,
ZZZZ.
power in a way. Um my character has not really been like shown off, so to speak, quote unquote, to the other like soldiers in the stronghold. So that's a thing. Um, I obviously it's gonna have to happen, and it's not something my character is interested in doing because ain't nobody like that. So that's a thing. Hold on, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, okay?
What the heck? I went to the restroom for like 2 seconds. The next thing I know, we get a resub. Hep, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. 3 months. Woohoo! Thank you for the resub. Okay, we're back now. Why did my stuff move? Is it oh, it's because I changed the wrong thing. No, wait, that's not it either. It's this one. Just kidding, it's this one. Okay. Ooh, unlimited hearts. Cool. Here for that. Excellent. Anyway. Oh, I accidentally hit a bubble. My bad. I hate that it's still tutorializing me. I don't need no tutorial. I'm smart. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not gonna lie, I'm actually really good at bubble shooters. I do not know why. I mean, obviously it's got an aim assist, which definitely helps. So there's a thing, but you know, whatever. Um, what I was gonna ask is, chat, when you guys think about fictional characters, and you think about your favorite fictional characters, as in like you would want to be with them kind of fictional characters, do you have a type? Because I'm beginning to think that I do have a type, as weird as that is. I didn't think I did before, but now the more I think about it, I mean, I just might. I mean, I have a lot of ships, but that's not necessarily like I would want to be with them kind of ships. It's just I ship them in a specific other character. And then there are certain characters that I like because I would like to be with somebody like that kind of a thing. There's two different kinds of things. You don't really define be with them. As in waifu material, be with them. I don't know. Fictional characters you would want to hold hands with. I don't know. Is that or like being a romantic relationship with? We're talking about fictional characters you would like to be in a relationship with, and if you have a type. Because I like a lot of different fictional characters. But I'm beginning to think that I have a type. Oh no, I missed. Now I'm mad. I hate that. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Give me the purple. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Value, how goes the cooking? Talk to me. Are the steaks ready? And if you made them well done, I'm banning you right now. Please tell me how you made your steaks. You just got back. Okay, so not cooking yet. Okay, just shopping. Got it. Okay. How are you gonna make your steaks? Rare? Okay. Okay. You can stay. You can stay. That's fine. I will accept that. Not how I normally eat them, but I will accept that. Well done is wild. I 100% agree. You can stay. Your type is a gender neutral type thing? As in, like, you don't care about their gender? Or you prefer somebody who looks androgynous? I guess that's the question. Your type is crazy? Uh-oh. Value likes, manic pixie dream girls. Like, personally, I've been trying to, like, reconcile what makes me like Faramir so much and what makes me like the Darkling so much. Like, those two are probably my two favorite fictional characters out of book wise. Um, Probably my favorite male fictional characters. Um, you're just gonna wing the stew? Oh snap! Well, I hope it turns out delicious. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would ever have the confidence to wing a stew. I normally have to have a recipe because I don't want to make the wrong ratio of stuff. Done it before while hunting? That's cool. Oh, I don't like this mechanic at all. I would be really bad at it. Wing, stew, and chili? I feel like chili is a little more forgiving. For some reason, I feel like stew may not be. I don't know why I feel that way. Because, I mean, like, soup you can do however you want. You just throw everything in there and have a broth and call it a day. But I don't know. I feel like stew needs a little more thought. Anyway, I hope it turns out good, regardless. It has to be an emotionally strong person who's gone through a moderate or more extreme adversity but still maintained being a decent person, such as yourself. Ah, so you want somebody similar to you. Yeah, value. I definitely do stew first so that it can sit while you do everything else. The longer it sits, the more delicious it'll get. 100%. Definitely do the stew first. And then when you make that cauliflower pizza bowl, I want pictures if you do make it. Whenever you do. Not limited to just women, but your friends as well. Value can't. The bowl is really hard to mess up. As long as you heat up everything, you're good. That's the beauty of it. As long as everything's hot, you can mix it all together. It'll taste delicious. No props. It's almost dummy proof. It's not lazy proof, but it is dummy proof. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. My bad. Okay. I'm a doofus. It's fine. Yeah, almost. I cannot ever guarantee that something is fully dummy proofed. I mean, there's a chance you put the cheese on top of the frozen cauliflower and then like, you know, ruin it. But then once you add sauce and heat it up and then the pepperoni, theoretically it'd probably still taste okay. Arwen from Lord of the Rings? Hell yeah. Arwen's amazing. 10/10 would date. You forgot the pepperoni? Ayo, then you're gonna have a really lame cheese pizza bowl. The pepperoni is what makes it good. You forgot something? It's okay. Next time. You can save it for next time. The good thing is all those ingredients keep. So, it's all good. Or you can make it with cheese. You'll go out tomorrow and get it. Cool, cool, cool. No biggie, no biggie. and I'm excited for your steaks. Send pics, 100%. Should I make a food porn channel on the Discord, guys? Stew for today. Woohoo! That sounds good. Stew sounds great. Can't go wrong with that. I hope you had a good bread for it. You'd post in it if there was one? Okay, so clearly I need to make one. You like cooking sometimes? I actually like cooking, but I haven't cooked in several years. As weird as that is. I'm a weirdo. Hold on. Making one literally right now. Hold up. And don't admit that in public. What will the advertisers think? Oh god, you're right. Drip, aura, or both? um, I lean more towards drip than aura, honestly. But I agree, both is nice. Um, I feel like presence is really important in a character. I like I like me some characters who have like an intense presence. Um, and if they dress nicely, that's a bonus for me too. Defeat the Red Baron. Okay. So I think with this narrative that I've got here with the rules, I think the rules are pretty good. So now I gotta reply, but I need to think about this. Hold on. Okay. I just bonked the mic. My bad. Ariadne from Inception. Big mood. Um, I have played several versions of Ariadne on with chatbots, and it's pretty damn fun. Oh shit. Actually, I could talk about Ariadne from Inception for a long time because I randomly. So I back when Facebook roleplay was a thing, it is no longer a thing. I am sad about it. Back when it was a thing, I made an Ariadne profile and then somehow found a group of friends that was every single Inception character but Ariadne. So I like squeezed my way in there and then made friends with all of them, which was awesome. And then we had some crazy roleplay ideas where we wanted to put uh, Shutter Island and Inception together, which was epic as hell. We had some really cool ideas. I even built out an entire warehouse on a floor plan just because I could and I wanted to. um, the idea didn't go very far, unfortunately, because the group, like, we all kind of fell out of touch, and I was sad about it. And the group is now gone, unfortunately. I still wonder what happened to them. because they were really cool people. They were really nice. And the roleplay was pretty good too. So, it worked out. But I think they were part of some kind of, they did that as part of like a school project kind of thing, which was interesting. I miss them. Oh my God. Those, those guys were awesome. I miss that. Making roleplay friends? Bruh. But now the problem is people my age don't roleplay. It's all young. That's a young people hobby. Like, people in that one role playing server that I joined, it's 17 and up. Those people are all 17 to 25, and then there's me, 30 plus, sitting there like, oh shit, I can't talk to any of these people. That's weird. So I don't talk to them. I sit there and just like exist in the server. I don't even like interact with any of them because I don't know what to do. I want to roleplay, don't get me wrong, but not when it's like that, you know, like that, I guess. Nebula? Nice. Yes, Zeph, I know you just turned 30. Oh no, it's moving, so I'm gonna miss. Oh lord. There you go, we're good. Okay, now I gotta hit him 3 times? Okay, no problem. Whoa, what is this? What the heck is this? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I got this, I got this, I got this. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine, I got this. No problem, no problem. I got you, I got you. I'm gonna hit him, I'm gonna hit him. Boom! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Come back here. Nice. One more. You just hit the cutoff age? Lamau. I talk about how I like fictional characters with presence and gravitas, and then here I am being like, yeah, my my favorite Doctor Who doctors are 8 and 9, and those are two very different people. Bruh, I'm not Akinator. Although I can pull up Akinator and you can tell me what you want me to click, just so I can see if he gets it right. Ew, misgendering. This happens a lot. Chat always misgenders me. It don't know how to use they them pronouns. Waffle, stop! Does this character broke this while I'm running? I'm dead. Stop, stop. No. Also, does this character do backflips? Wait, how do we add me in there? Should we put me in there? Should we do it?
Did everyone use up all their spoons today?
Zap, should I pull up Akinator for you? Because I can't guess your favorite character. But I'm pretty confident Akinator can guess your favorite character. Ad break in a minute. Why is it bolded? What is this? Next. Pull up Akinator. Oh, hold on. If you're saying what, that means you do not know what Akinator is. Alright, chat, here goes. We're gonna have some fun today. Alright. Akinator's gonna guess who your favorite waifu is. Are you ready to get your mind read? Oh, you gotta choose if it's a character, an object, or an animal. Obviously, it's a character, so I will choose that part for you. Is your character real? I'm assuming your character is not real because you said anime, right? No. Is your character associated with K-pop? That's an interesting question to start off with. I'm assuming that means it thinks it's popular. I mean, I guess you can have an anime character that's associated with K-pop or not. No. Okay. We're gradually narrowing down things. The answer is no, not Japanese. Animated, yes. Because anime. Is this a Disney character? Or associated with Disney? That's a very specific type of question. Actually, that's pretty smart. It's a pretty good question. Let's be real. Yes, and should I put probably? Oh. Alright, so I should put no. Judge your characters. That's a good question. No? Your character doesn't have human skin? For real? Like, for real, for real? Are you trolling me? No? JK, that was a Japanese question? Okay, good. Then I have to go back. Hold on, I have to go back. Yeah, Akinator. It's from an anime, but not Japanese. Okay. Hold on. I think I have to start over. Yeah, right, value? Hold on, let's do it again. Start over. No, start over. You dumb bum. One more time. She has human skin? Lamau. I've actually never seen Nausicaa. I plan to at some point, but I have not yet. I've heard it's really good. Hold on, let me answer these questions real quick. Your character does have human skin? Yes? Okay. From a Japanese anime, the answer is no, right? Because it's not Japanese anime. But your character is animated, so yes. Has your character been in something produced? Okay, that's a different question than before. Has your character been in something produced by the Disney company? That's technically a complicated question because the question is, does that include Marvel? This next question. It is a Japanese anime? Ah, but the character is not Japanese. Is that what you're trying to say? Look, now I feel stupid. You hate the prep time? The character's not okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I messed up. My bad. I'll do it again. Hold on. The prep time for cooking is the worst part. Yes, I agree. One more time. Has your character been in a movie? Yes to movie. Okay. And we said no to this. Does your character have dark hair? Oh, that's the wrong color. I'm an idiot. How about this? No. So what color's her hair? No to the movie. Okay. I don't actually know how long the delay is between me talking and you guys hearing it on stream, so I'll pause for longer, my bad. Beep. No to the dark hair? Okay. Does that mean your character's blonde? Still cannot believe Akinator still exists, though. That's pretty wild. And people still play it, which is even funnier. Boop. No, not blonde. Correct? Okay. we said yes, human skin. Is the character herself is not Japanese, right? So, is your character a redhead? That's true. I mean, if not dark hair, not blonde, then redhead is the next applicable choice, I guess. What color is this character's hair? No, not a redhead. Then what color is her hair? Give me even 1% chance to get it right. I'm gonna laugh if he does get it right. Does your character go to school? This is a pretty smart question to ask, because this can rule out a lot.
ZZZZ.
Z. No, the character doesn't go to school? I wonder why it keeps asking about this Disney thing. It's interesting because we said it was an anime character. I don't know why it's saying Disney is involved. He gets a regular gift to sub. Let's go. What? Yeah, Western bias. So I'm assuming this character isn't related with Disney, or is it?
Are you sure about that?
No to Disney. Okay. Is your character a singer? This is a pretty specific question. So I feel like it's getting closer to like whatever it's supposed to get to. I don't remember how many questions Akinator asks, actually. Come to think of it. No, not a singer. Value, I think you can wing it. You got it. If you've done it once before, you can definitely do it again. I think the tricky part is making sure it's thick enough to be a stew and you don't end up with soup. I think that's the hard part. So you just got to be careful with the liquid, I think. I mean, then if you end up with soup, I mean, that's not a bad idea either. I mean, soup's delicious, so can't go wrong. Just to clarify, it's no to singer. You tried to wing a lentil soup once and ended up making a dip because you put too much lentils in it and not enough liquid. Oh, well, that at least that's an easy fix, right? You just put more liquid in it, right? That's true. Lentils are very thirsty, right? I guess that's the issue with them. That's correct. Okay, so no to singer. Is your character bad? Lamau, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm assuming that means is your character a villain? Or that could mean is your character a delinquent? That's the next question. I don't know. Plays the playable ad because I like these kind of games. Lamau. No, I didn't say you could send me an ad. Not bad? Okay. You put more liquid in it, but since it said it said more of a dip. Oh, but it was good? Hey, look, as long as it was good, that's all that matters, you know? So, no to being bad. Does your character have pink hair? I would assume pink hair is common because we said not dark hair, not blonde, not redhead. So pink hair. No to pink hair? Oh, no to either context. Okay. But pink hair? I would assume this character has pink hair. I think it's a good guess. No to pink hair? Bro, what color is this character's hair? Is it blue? If it's not pink, it must be blue. Did I guess right? Does this character have blue hair? No to pink hair. Got it. But is that a yes to blue hair? Magenta? This is a good question. Does your character have powers? I like this question. I'm surprised this was no to blue. Okay. Dang. What color is this character's hair? I'm emotionally invested in this waifu now. No to magenta. Okay. Then it must be white. It must be white. If it's not blonde, red, pink, or dark, then it must be white hair. For once, yes to powers? Okay, yes. Aha! See, I knew he was going to ask if the character's white haired. That's what I would ask. That's a common sense question. Wow, okay. I finished playing the ad now. It's white? Haha, I was right. Does your character live in America? That's an interesting question. Now I'm trying to think about anime girlies that have white hair and drip and aura. I wonder if I can narrow it. I wonder if I can guess it before Akinator does. Probably not, because there's a lot of uh anime, but we said character's not Japanese. So no to living in America. Okay. Is the anime Japanese? We said yes, right? Hold on. I know we asked this earlier. Hold on. Scrolling up. It is a Japanese anime. Right. Okay. Ippy. Okay. This is an interesting question. So, uh, all right, lock in, value, lock in. Yes, yes to crush on the character. Okay. Does the character live on Earth? That's a good question. Normally, by about question 15, you know that you can get the sense if Akinator knows what character you're talking about. Normally. No to Earth? Okay. Is your character an elf? He wasted 6 questions on hair color. That's true. But look, when it comes to anime, you need to know, you need to have like uh you need to have hair color. Yes, and half elf? Half elf? I was right. I'm smart. Let's do probably as a yesent. I think probably is fine. Is your character from ReZero? I've never watched this anime, so I do not know. Don't know anything about these characters. Yeah, I don't know what that means. This fireworks ability doesn't make sense to me. It's cute, but I don't know what area it clears. Doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a huge area. Yes? Did your character attend Oregon State University? Lamau what? What? What is this question? What? What? I'm so confused. I don't have a huh emote, but I would so be using it right now. If I had a huh emote. Okay, we're all confused. Oh no. Is it Amelia from Ray Zero? Did Akinator guess correctly? Why are these still floating here? Well, I guess it's because the floaty bubbles. Well, I'll never hit the red baron at this rate. Here you go. Come here. Bah. Yes! Yay, Akinator was right. This character was apparently played 16,495 times. Great. You'll get when you okay. No rush. I'm I'm glad that Akinator got it. Akinator's pretty good, actually, I'm guessing. I don't know how it does it, but it's pretty good. Thanks for playing with me. That was fun. It was very silly, but very fun. Boop. Oh no, I missed. Again. Boop. Oh no, I missed. Boop. Oh my god. No, boop for real this time. Boop. There you go. Akinator doesn't deserve it with the last question. That question was so weird. I wonder what that was about. Like, I bet you that must have been like I don't know, some kind of random like throw it in your face kind of question. Like, oh look, I'm about to ruin this man's whole career kind of thing.
Did everyone use up all their spoons today?
Pink. Okay. Red. Any pink? I'll find green. I gotta say, I kind of like this post. Now that I'm reading it, I was a little distracted by Akinator and then the Snoopy Pop, but this post is pretty decent.
Can I not type?
I actually like Shadow and Bone so much, and since it was canceled, I actually went to look at prop auctions, and there apparently weren't any, and I'm a little bit mad about that because I feel like if there was props from that show, I would 100% buy it, especially the costuming. The costuming in that show is really nice, but like by the way, guys, I don't know if you know that that exists, but prop auctions exist, so you can buy actual like real movie memorabilia for not too expensive, depending on what movie and who the person is that's, related to that film. But like just FYI, if you ever want to give a unique gift, which I love unique gifts, when I gift things to people, movie memorabilia is one of them. Um, I think that's really really cool. Two-way tie for waifu when they're both white haired. Ah, interesting. Boom. Got it. All good. A really good power up though. That jump rope power up is nice. It's very it's very OP. Because I could just drop all the bubbles. Easy GG. Well, I think that's it for me today. Should probably drink more water because I'm sweating obnoxiously. Um, but you guys will see me tomorrow. Um, tomorrow is what did I say tomorrow was? I already forgot. Hold on. Tomorrow is something. What was it? I know I put it in here. I wrote about it earlier. Ah, tomorrow is more seduce me. So there'll be more reading tomorrow. And then after that, I will not be on for the rest of the week, unfortunately. I will miss you all. I gotta do a bunch of stuff for work, so ugh, work, yucky. But you know, it is what it is. Work is work. So, um, but yes, water. Actually, I have an electrolyte beverage, which is technically better than water, so that way I don't die. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you had fun. It was very silly, but it was fun. I didn't expect to yap that much today, but here we are. Still yapping. I guess I should do this more often, huh? You guys like this kind of hangout? Because if so, I will endeavor to do that a little more often. But honestly, most of the games I play are pretty chill. It leaves me with enough time to, you know, chat with you guys too. So, it's all good. It's all good. And of course, as always, if you have recommendations for games you would like to watch me suffer through slash play on stream, let me know. Um, definitely pop it in the recommendations slash ideas section in Discord. Value when you make all your food, send us pics. Thanks. Have a good night. Enjoy your cooking. I hope it's good. Hope it turns out delicious. 10 out of 10 rating, I'm sure. All right. Let's see. There's so many of us here today. I think we could probably write out one more time. Let's see who's around, yeah? Let's see. Who's around? Who's around? Oh, that's a lot of people. That's another VTuber. Who's live right meow? Oh, Vane Gang is live right now. That's why. If there's a game that is dating that you actually like, it's the Persona or Fire Emblem series. I watch a lot of, not a lot of, Waffle and I watch some imported cheese, and I really enjoy watching imported cheese play Fire Emblem. I don't know why, but I do. He's very entertaining. Okay, there's nobody I really want to raid to right now, because everybody that's on is really big. So let's see. Kason just got on, but that's also very big. Let me find somebody, huh? Hold on. Just chill for a bit. Let's see. Let's find somebody with a handful of viewers and we can go see what they're doing. More so Persona? Ah, okay. I'm trying to see if I know any of these peoples, but I do not recognize any of these peoples. Still looking, guys. I'm gonna find somebody, I swear. You know what? Maybe not so much rating today. I don't see anybody who is particularly in need of viewers. So I think we'll call it here. And maybe tomorrow we can raid out. We'll see how it goes. But I think I'm good for today. Let's get the heck out of here, huh? This just means I need to make more VTuber friends, so I have more people to raid out to. That's all. It can't be that difficult, right? You know? Can't be that difficult. I think I can make more friends. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see each other tomorrow. We'll hang out more tomorrow. Yay! Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ba 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 ba